Hello and welcome to an MS Trust News special. Last week we were at Salford Royal NHS Foundation Trust to officially welcome the UK's first advanced MS champion, Lindsay Lord. Lindsay will be covering the Greater Manchester area, and we know she's going to make a big difference to local people living with advanced MS and their families. Here's Lindsay and the MS Trust's Megan Roberts talking about the vital importance of the Advanced MS Champions programme.
So the Advanced MS Champions programme evolved out of some work that the MS Trust did a couple of years ago, where we identified that there was a real unmet need around services for people with advanced MS. And I think what's happened is that as there's become more and more choice around the disease-modifying drugs, which is great, nurses' time has become more and more focused on that because that has to be the case. So people with advanced MS are getting left behind, really, because the nurses just don't have enough hours in the day to be able to get around everybody. So people with advanced MS really are having to deal with this devastating disease on their own, by and large, or feel certainly as though they are. So we recommended through the work that we did that every team, MS team, should have a lead for advanced MS, and we were able to get some funding from the October Club, which was fantastic. So we've been able to develop this pilot. So we're going to get 6 advanced MS champions into place around the country in the next 3 years, and then be able to measure the difference that each of those roles make, and then hopefully help other services to get their own MS champion.
At the centre of everything is your patient. So if you go out, if you find these people with advanced MS, some of whom have actually never even seen an MS nurse or had involvement from the MS team, which is incredible, and if you start with them, that is at the crux of it, because that's where you think, right, this is this person, I've got this knowledge and skill set to assess all of these, what's going on with the what are the symptoms that these people are experiencing on a day-to-day basis, what's making them happy, what's making them sad, what's impacting on them and their family and the dynamics and the relationships between them, what's important to them. And that's where you start, and from that's where you think, well, here's what's wrong and here's what's need fixing. How do we fix it? How do we make that better? And that could be that I'm signposting to another service, or it could be that I'm making changes to maybe prescriptions, that sometimes you find that people are on a multitude of medications that actually, do they really need them? And they've just been on them for years. And when you say, why are you on this? Well, I don't know, I've just been on it for years. So, which isn't great. And not just the MS, it's about looking at the health in the entirety, diet, nutrition, exercise, cardiovascular health, emotional health, social health. Are they getting all the help and the support that they need, the right benefits? Are they living in the right environment? Would they prefer a different environment, or how could you make this environment better? And how can you look beyond your services that you've got to your charitable funds and different areas to bring in other resources to help make things better? The feedback is this is absolutely great. I feel for the first time, I feel like somebody's actually done something to help us. I feel that there's actually somebody there to support us, and that you're not just coming in and doing a 5-minute assessment, that you're actually looking at everything and it's making it a difference. And I think what I've observed, moods being lifted. That's my first observation, moods being lifted, because you can see that people thinking, wow, things can be better than this.
This is just the start. We'll be funding a further 5 champions at sites across the UK, bringing much needed care and support to the people who need it most. You can find out more about this programme by visiting www.mstrust.org.uk/AMS. Thank you.